What is up, guys? This is Bryce VanHoosen. Today we're going to check out this Marshall Origin 50 and see how well it does for heavy metal tones. About a month ago, I posted that I had just acquired this Marshall head onto my Instagram page, which, quick plug, if you're not following me there, please be sure to do that. Obviously, being a fan of super old school heavy metal, such as Yngwie Malmsteen, Michael Schenker, that kind of thing, I was really interested in trying to get something that was essentially going to scratch that Marshall itch, so to speak, and give me those really kind of old school plexi tones. And in doing some research online, I found that they made this all tube, kind of stripped down, plexi sounding-ish Marshall head for only 500 bucks. And you can get this obviously used. They've been out for a little over a year at this point, so you can find them on the used market and get it for even cheaper. But yeah, I really kind of wanted something to do what a Marshall does without necessarily breaking the bank, so to speak. You know, the 1987 that they have out, I think it's like 2,400 bucks, which is a little bit much for a one-channel beast, so to speak, as good as that is. But in getting this, I discovered that it gave me much more of a Marshall itch. So this might be my first of more Marshalls to come. Alright, so before we start listening to how this thing sounds, let's look at the gear. I got my 2011 Jackson King V Elite with EMG 5766 pickups. I'm using the KHDK Ghoul Screamer Overdrive. The drive and volume knobs are set at noon, with the tone knob maybe at about 2 o'clock, and using a Boss NS2 noise suppressor because the thing does get a little bit loud if you're kind of bumping the gain. So I'm running this into a 2-notes Torpedo Captor IR unit, basically load box, and then it's going into their cab simulator software, which is called Wall of Sound, with a Celestian greenback and vintage 30 speaker type, and then just going straight into my audio interface, which is a Universal Audio Apollo Twin. So like I said, the Marshall Origin 50 is essentially kind of like a stripped down 50-watt plexi. It comes in this small box Marshall head, and basically you just have one channel here, treble, middle, bass, a tilt control, which is kind of like a high boost sort of thing, a gain knob, which has a boost, so you can go basically kind of like your high or your low input on a standard plexi model, as well as your output with presence and a master volume knob. So you do have a master volume on this, which is kind of nice. You also have this output setting here, which lets you alternate between how many watts this baby is kicking out. So on high, it's all 50. On mid, I think it's maybe like 5 or something. And on low, it is 1. I might be wrong, but I usually just leave it on the high, full 50 watts of power. So clean sounds. Yeah, it's got that real nice Marshall clean where if you hit it hard, you can kind of get a little bit of grit out of that. So roll down on the volume for a little bit nicer tones here. Yeah, so these one-channel Marshalls never get super clean. You can always hit it and get a little bit of breakup here. We can pull down the gain. Yeah, that's cool. So let's kick on the boost and see what that sounds like. And then with this tilt control, you can really kind of let's hear it with the boost. So some other settings I kind of like are I'm not sure which one I like more, if I like that higher bass one with a little bit more mids, or if I like this. Alright, everything on 10. Let's do it. This is the Yngwie method, apparently. There you have it, the Marshall Origin 15. Gets pretty gainy. I don't think you can do anything like modern metal 5150 territory, but if you're looking for something that is kind of an old school basic, just bare bones Marshall, I really can't recommend this enough. I have a lot of fun with this little amp here, so yeah, get yourself one.